$1,200 plus additional $600 for all the low income and fixed income beneficiaries. And this one including people on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA, RRB, people on low income fixed income, and most importantly, these payments will be executed at the federal level, so no worries about phasing in and phasing out of the benefits. So this will be kind of a monthly stability for these group of people, which will be going out for additional 5 years. I got all the important details on eligibility criteria, who can able to receive this money, and are you eligible for this money. Watch this video till the end because we have got some new details. So let's get right into it. And most importantly, you'll be going to receive this $1,200 stimulus check on a monthly basis, going out for total of 5 years. So we have got all the important details on this very important proposal, this bill. In fact, all the details I'm going to break it down is right from the congress.gov, so you can check it out this bill for yourself. Now let me break down some of the new details which are coming out, but stay tuned because there are a couple of other important eligibility criteria, so let's discuss all those. Alright guys, so now this is a huge news and potentially benefiting millions of Americans. As we mentioned, if you are on fixed income, disabled, low income, social security SSI recipient, then you could be eligible for this automatic $1,200 stimulus check each and every month while struggling with the current rising high inflation and the cost of living. What it really means for your finances, your money, your benefits, stimulus checks. So without a further ado, let's break it down. So starting with the first important thing, how much money are you going to receive? Support Act of 2021. So first, let me break it down. Now, with the Support Act, it includes $1,200 for most of the adults and additional $600 for those with children. And remember guys, with each additional child, you'll be going to receive $600. So if you got 2 children, it will be $1,200, 3 children's $1,800 additional money. As written in the bill, here you can see $600 multiplied by the number of dependents, and most importantly, your dependents must be under age 18. So speaking of the benefits, $1,200 for the adults and $600 for each additional dependent. So for one dependent, total of $1,800. For two dependents, you got $2,400, and for a total of three dependents, total of $3,000. So this is the benefit amount that you could be eligible to receive with this Support Act. Now guys, speaking of the qualifications for this Support Act, well, those are kind of a similar to those Minnesota expanded state child tax credit, which is alternative to relieve senior citizens from poverty. Now, Support Act would provide these payments in form of cash payments over the 5 years period. Payments could be sent out directly to the individuals via direct deposit or stimulus check through mail. The very important goal of this proposal, the Support Act, is to provide relief to those in need, including senior citizens, children, and this act has been proposed multiple times and lawmakers are working hard to get it passed. Speaking of some of the new details, in April 9th, Omar said she will be keep pushing for the measures such as guaranteed income through the legislative proposals like Support Act. This Support Act would send out $1,200 per every adult and $600 for every child through the local governments via cash payments total of 5 years. And remember guys, these benefits will be not phasing in and phasing out because you know what? These benefits will be sent out on national level, so you don't have to worry about it. This bill builds on the successful guaranteed income pilot programs which they have implemented in nationwide localities and Minneapolis. Now coming over to the exact eligibility criteria as described into the bill, let's check out who is eligible for this one. So the new proposal is helping out people living in the poverty. Specifically, this bill is proposing that those living on a fixed income and making less than $50,000 a year will be eligible for a 5 years $1,200 automatic payments directly sent to their mailbox or direct deposit or bank account. Now remember guys, for those with children under age 18 will be eligible. Your child must be under age 18, and remember $600 will be multiplied by the number of each of the dependent, and this program is a monumental change for millions of Americans and would have tremendous impact on those living in poverty because you know what, Minnesota has similar kind of a program already in place which Joe Biden is looking to follow, and he's got support from 3 lawmakers to bring this to the federal level. Now this program would be a universal program, meaning that it would not be phasing in and phasing out, meaning that everyone will be eligible. It will be going out on national level, so you can imagine that additional $1,200 each and every month for the 5 years in your bank account, in your mailbox. It would be entirely life changing for millions of Americans, those beneficiaries, specifically those low income fixed income beneficiaries beneficiaries, and that is why Joe Biden wanting to do it, and they have got a huge push for this important program because it will be impacting the lives of those in need, and it could make a huge difference for the people lives. So now if you are wondering, like if you are living in a poverty, living on low income, fixed income, wondering what this bill could mean for you, as you know, the current prices of the groceries and inflation has skyrocketed, and many people are struggling to make their end meet. The stimulus check could provide much needed financial relief for the people, those who are needing the help, making annually $50,000 a year. Now, I understand if you are making like a six-figure dollars per year. So, what about those earning more than $50,000 annually? Well, guys, I understand that if you are making like six figures dollars a year, you know what? Then in that scenario, you would be not qualifying for the stimulus check. But you know what? Majority of the population would be benefiting from this one with this very important check, and people would be able to afford the basic necessities and make positive impact onto the lives of people. And most importantly, in addition to that, granted $1,200 could benefit out those low income fixed income beneficiaries. But some people right here into the community are kind of worried because you know what? It's sad how people in the Congress actually understand which fiscal policy should be used when, in the times of the high inflation, it's not a smart decision to increase the government spending, yet this is what keeps being done. So this is the kind of a most important concern as of right now, right here into the community. And for people, some people are saying it makes no sense for someone who wonder what politicians on both sides would say if they're forced to pay down the national debt instead of always increasing it. I would like to hear someone say how they are going to lower the debt limit. So this is the primary concern people are talking about it because it's important to understand the fiscal responsibility and do not make any sort of an unfit decision for the country. And speaking of the current status of the proposal, this support act, you know what? As far as right now, currently three lawmakers said in April 6 announcement that it will be on a federal level and this program would be universal and include no income pays in and pays out. So it will be running forever. And the support act was first introduced in the House of Representatives in the last Congress when Democrats held control of the chamber. Now definitely this will be the much needed change that is required for low income and fixed income beneficiaries. But talking about whether this act is passed or not, yes guys, many people are talking about this right here into the comments down below. People usually comment down below. We'll see it when it get passed. Some of the responses from the community, people are basically talking about I will believe it when I'll see it in my bank account. So on that, I would have to say yes, you're right. We'll have to check and see all the important updates, what is getting approved, the new laws, the new proposal bills, and what is getting approved right here into the economy. We'll need to keep our close attention onto this very important bills, proposals, and see what's get approved and how we can grab as much money as possible. And that's the reason I'm right over here to help you out. So guys, make sure to hit that like, share this video, subscribe to our channel, and this is Kedar from How to Guys. See you in the next video.